Hi everyone, welcome to It's Just Me and Stuff. I wanted to show you my multi-panel mirror. Ignore the reflection of my patched up ceiling, that's another project for later. Anyway, apparently this Pottery Barn inspired Egan mirror is nothing new and was all the rage stuff to DIY a couple years ago. So anyway, here's how I made mine. I originally bought 16 of these mirrors from the Dollar Tree because I wasn't quite sure how many I was going to use. I laid them all out on the floor and just used 12, 3 rows of 4. I'm glad I didn't go bigger with the mirror because it would have been heavier and more awkward to handle. I bought this board that's called Yucca board, I think, from Home Depot in 1/8 of an inch thickness. I recommend that you get like 1/4 of an inch of plywood because that'll be more sturdier. As you can see, this is a bit flimsy, but I didn't worry about it too much. I was kind of dealing with the cheaper price of this board. I don't quite remember the measurements for the length and width, but I had them cut it for me to whatever the measurements were that I had. I used this Rust-Oleum black spray paint and mainly painted the edges of the Yucca board since that will kind of be seen on the sides of the mirror when it's all done. And here it is all painted. So I turned the mirrors upside down and made sure they were all lined up really good, and I used Gorilla Tape to tape them all together. Gorilla Tape is kind of like duct tape, which worked pretty well. Then I used E6000 all over the back of the mirrors, but somehow I lost the footage of this process at this point. But I put the board on top of the mirrors and weighted it down with a bunch of old textbooks from my college days and let it sit for about 24 hours. This is some shelf liner I bought from the Dollar Tree too. I haven't done this yet, but I plan to cut a little strip of this shelf paper off and glue it to the bottom of my mirror to give it some traction so it doesn't slide off the fireplace mantel. We have earthquakes here, so I really need to do that really soon, but I imagine I'll come home someday and the thing will be laying on the floor along with some of my other decor, and I'll be like, boy, I should have done that sooner. Anyway, here it is. I was looking at buying some large picture to originally put up here on my fireplace mantel, but I'm really glad that I made this mirror because I think it looks really good. I hope you liked this video, and if you did and you want to see more DIYs kind of like this, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.